and welcome to Season 2, Episode 20 of the BlueNote Fan Report. I'm your host, Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, on the program that is by a fan, for the fans, and most definitely about you, the fans. Ooh, got a good show set up for you today. So first thing I need to talk about is yesterday in the San Antonio game, an unfortunate incident happened. Klim Kostin was hit. It looked like a shoulder-to-shoulder hit. He went down hard. He stayed down. Take a look.
Rampage worked their way into the Rockford zone. Big hit by McCoshin as he lays out Kostin, and Klim Kostin's in some pain. McCoshin stepped up on Kostin, hit him. It looked like shoulder to shoulder or shoulder to chest, but Kostin was in immediate discomfort. He now gets back to his own feet and heads directly to the dressing room, and Corey Laviniere hopped over the boards immediately and chases after him. Klim Kostin with some upper body discomfort.
He went after this. You can see he went straight to the locker room. Don't have any more word yet, but I hope he's okay, and I hope this isn't an injury like Tereshchenko suffered. I know he's had shoulder surgery in the past, and this could be part of that. Got the 500 for 500 going. There's only 3 games left. 1, 2, 3 games. That's it. 3 games to get the 500 subs. I'm at 409. You got to tell your friends about the YouTube channel. Got 409. Need 91 more subs in 3 days. It can happen. You got to make it happen. And then the BlueNote Fan Report page has 345 likes. I mean, we're jumping up. Need 155 more, and that can happen too. If all that happens, on top of the prize pack I'm going to give away once I hit the number, if I can have that number, hit that number by December 1st, 2 people, pair of tickets to the Blackhawks game on the 14th. Subscribe. Now, you've heard me talk the last couple episodes about Baby Braden. I found a little more information out. I've been talking to his dad, Kevin Nash Dixon, and they told me that what he's fighting is called failure to fight with, and I'm trying to have a hard time pronouncing this, laryngomalacia. Basically, Baby Braden is not gaining weight, and he's got a very weak or floppy voice box. You know, Baby Braden could really use your thoughts. No, he's only 4 months old, but that positive energy that you can give him, and you can give his family, by putting this hashtag, Bleeding Blue with Baby B. Put that hashtag on YouTube, on Facebook. Put it out there so Kevin and his wife and their family can see that. Baby B, I'm bleeding blue with you, buddy, and we're going to get through this. Okay, guys, so we move into the Blues taking on Nashville in the second game of a home-and-home in the first game of a 3-game road trip. Blues went into Nashville. Now, they were supposed to practice on Sunday at the new Centrine Ice Center in what's known as the Barn, an outdoor rink, but they canceled it. They went straight down instead. Jake Allen started this game, and it started the exact same way that the last game did. You know, Nashville just kind of took control early. 10 shots in the first period. Blues took 10, but couldn't find the back of the net. Trashville found it twice. They had an even goal from Bonino and an even strength goal from Johansson. Bonino's at 7:59, Johansson's at 11:37. All of a sudden you're down 2-0. You know, it's tough when that happens. There was some feeling that this game was going to have a lot of emotion to it because of what happened in St. Louis, and that emotion seemed to be there. So we moved into the second period, and in the second period, again, the Blues took 8 shots. Not bad. They gave up 12. This is becoming an issue, right? To me, this is becoming an issue. The more shots you give up, the more chances you give up, the more goals are going to get scored on you. So, but gotta hand. You know, I know a lot of people are going to bang on Jake Allen. The first goal that Bonino scored was beautiful. Top corner. I mean, in a little hole. No way. Second goal, maybe he was out of position. 50-50 on that one. He probably should have had it. Probably when he wants back. But thinking, like I've heard, don't they want them all back? The good ones do. You know, I thought he played well. He made some really, really good saves, and he raised his numbers. We'll talk about that later. At 12:30 of the second, David Perron put one in. Perron, I got a pet that likes you today. From O'Reilly, really good goal. Actually, Allen probably could have gotten an assist on this, but they didn't give it to him. I thought he deserved it. Moved into the third, and in the third, this is where it happens again. Blues actually in the second, the Blues took 5 shots. That's it, 5 shots. I said 8 earlier, I'm sorry, they took 5 shots. 5 shots in the second. That's why the score was 2-1. In the third, very early in the third, or pardon me, at 13:09 of the third, Blues are fighting hard, and gotta hand it to Deep Within, Deep Without. You not seen nothing like the mighty Shin. Yeah, I picked that up. Braden Shin for Brady Bree scores a goal, makes it 2-2. Game stays tied. I predicted a 4-2 win. I thought, the Blues were going to put one in and get the empty netter. Didn't happen. Get into overtime, and Allen was spectacular. He was really good. Nashville took 5 shots. The Blues only took 1. 1 shot in overtime. They were discombobulated. They were never together. They were lucky that it didn't end earlier. Goes to the shootout, and in the shootout, for the very first time this year, Perron scores. Way to go, Perron. Finally. We were 0 for 8, now we're 1 for 12, because the next 3 shooters couldn't figure it out. Allen stopped the first 2 shots, the second 2 got by him. Predators win 3-2. Get a point out of that one. Not a happy point, but you'll take the point. Now, Allen made 37 and 39 saves, and Saros, who started again because Rene was, I think he's on an emergency type leave or a family leave. Saros was 23 for 25. I just have a feeling that Allen played well, and it was basically the last 2 games, Allen and Bennington both played well, but the team did not help them out. That's my feeling on this. So now the Blues are going to move down to Tampa. And this is the second time we faced the Lightning. The first time when the Lightning came to St. Louis and Pat Marron got his ring. I showed that. The Blues beat them 3-1. So let's get into our tale of the tape. Our Blues are 14-5-6 for 34 points. And Tampa is 12-7-2 for 26 points. Now, the number that jumps out to me is the power play and the penalty kill. They are both very good teams on the power play and very good teams on the penalty kill. If this game has got to go 5-on-5. If the Blues want to win it, they got to be a 5-on-5 team. Tampa gives up lots of shots. They're 29th in the league. The Blues are 13th. This is the time for the Blues to take this over. Tampa's still having a little bit of iffiness. I think they won their last game 6-2 against Carolina, or something like that. I can't remember the exact score. And we know our Blues lost to Nashville. Players to watch for Tampa. You have the reigning MVP, Kucherov. He has 8 goals, 13 assists for 21 points. Shattenkirk sneaks up on this list with 5 goals, 12 assists for 17 points. And Palat is in there with 8 goals also. On the Blues side of this, David Perron is first with 23 points. Shen behind him at 22. The teams are a little bit even. We move into the goalies. Andrei Vasilevsky, who should start, is 9-6-0 with a 2.82 and a 9.10. I expect to see Bennington. Bennington is 11-4-4. He is tied for first in wins with about 8 other goalies. He has a 2.23 goals against average, which is 5th in the league, and a .926 save percentage, which slipped to 9th. He can do this. I think this is the type of game that he relishes in, and I think he's ready for a big night. What do I think is going to happen? I have a feeling that the boys are going to come out. They're going to want this win, and they're going to get it. I'm going to go that this will be a close one, but I like the score that they got the last time, and I kind of have that feeling, and it feels like that to me. 3-1 Blues. Book it. So now we move into one of my favorite parts of the show. Favorite part is About the Fan. I love talking about you guys. I live currently 4,200 miles away, and in January, that could get a little further. I'm not going to get into that, but we'll keep that as a secret for now. This is my way to connect to you. As far as I live away, this is my connection. But not only do I connect to you, you connect to other Blues fans in the Bluesverse. I have fans from Australia, from England, from the Netherlands. Those are the people that watch this show. Connect with them. They are great people. Fan of the game, tattoo of the game, great tat tonight, pet of the game. You guys are really helping me with that. Fans of the game, I need your help. Send an email to hawaiibluesfan@hawaii.r.com or PM me, Guy Benson, on Facebook. That's what Kyle Jacobs, and I hope I said that right, Kyle, did today. Needed a fan of the game, put a post out, and just as I was getting ready to film, Kyle hooked me up. Kyle told me that his favorite player of all time is Al McGinnis. He's up there in my top 5, buddy. He is up there in my top 5. He told me one of his most special memories was when he was little. Him and his sister were in the bedroom or in the back room when they heard their brother screaming in the living room. They come out, see what's happening, and there's their older brother. He's on the right in this group photo, jumping on the coffee table yelling, "Joseph's fighting Cheveldae." Ken Wilson, "Here comes Cheveldae. He'll be ejected." Kyle, great memory. Thank you for saving my bacon at the last minute, Kyle. And I love your Blues fanhood. Keep it up. Thank you for being my fan of the game. Hey, Kyle, don't forget to tell your sister and your brother they can be fans too. Tat of the game. Last tat I had was a very simple blue note. Well, today's tat actually started as a simple blue note and evolved from there. This tattoo is on Daryl Karen. Now, Daryl, you might remember, mother passed away from cancer, and I honored her, and he was real happy. And when I needed a tat, he sent me this one. Oh my God, look at this thing. It is absolutely gorgeous. He got it done by Kadesh at Glasstown in Crystal City. He said it started as just a blue note for his love of the blues, but then he added to it from there. He loves music, so he added the guitar, the cliff note, the treble note. He said the 5 skulls represent his spiritual self, and the rose is his passion and love of life. Kadesh, you're going to have to be one of the people I come and look at when I get a tat, if I ever decide to get one in St. Louis, because this is sweet. You have taken the blue note and made it beautiful. Now, the one thing that Daryl wanted me to ask all you fans, and put this in the comments, either on the BlueNote Fan Report, how could he incorporate the cup into this tattoo? What I told him he should do is get like a silhouette of just the cup itself, the bowl, and have all of this stuff sitting in the bowl like it's his life inside the bowl of the cup. That's mine. Tell me what you think. Daryl, thank you for allowing us to use your tattoo for my tattoo of the game. Now, I needed a pet of the game, and I got a bunch of them. The first one I got is this 15-year-old toy Yorkie named Eli. Eli, look at him, look at that face. Oh, I am a big dog person. I love dogs. I love their faces. I love them when they're wet. I love how they react. And you know what? This dog loves Perron. See? Perron scored a goal, and this dog's the goal of the game. Eli is owned by Joel Hesse. Joel sent me these pictures. Joel, thank you so much for letting Eli be my pet of the game. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Well, guys, I tried to move the show, get some pace, get it going. Unfortunately, some of you have heard I lost my job. They made a business decision, kicked me right out the door. Oh, well. But you know what? Here I am doing the show for you, I'm going to make it better. I'm going to make it sweeter. You know I'm bleeding blue with you, but am I the only one?
My name is Jackson. Hawaii Blues fan, and we're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!
This is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, saying, ain't my New Jersey sweet? I'm bleeding blue with you, and I will see you on the next BlueNote Fan Report. Aloha and mahalo!